Alright guys, this is just a quick video, not really quick video. It's a video of me explaining, like, just questions. People are like, oh, how do you do this? How do you do that? What is this? Alright, anyway, I'm just going to go over a few of my Tyranid things. This is my Swarm Lord, and yeah, I don't really have a lot of pictures of him on YouTube of him, but I've been getting bugged. It's like, dude, how do you make your swords? Popsicle sticks. This is my old Tyrant with the Venom Cannon and one set of Devourers. Yeah, those are popsicle sticks, dude. And like they're like cut down. It's pretty crappy. And then there's like green stuff, and like I had to like remold some of the arms and stuff. Pretty much I just was like, I need to make Swarm Lord in like a day or something. So I made him up, converted him up. He's passable. I don't really use him a lot, so the few games I take him out for, he looks pretty good. It's passable. Now you can actually order those nice, like not forge rolled, but like they're the nice bone swords off that secondhand website. But I can't go to a GW event with them, so popsicle sticks work. Otherwise, Tyrant Guard, get asked a lot. Oh man, are those warriors with shields? Yeah, they're Tyrant Guard. That's a Fex backplate. People like do not notice that's a Fex backplate. Where do you get the bits for those shields? Carnifexes, yeah. And that's straight up. It's just a Scything Talon, a Fex plate, and green stuff like tentacle counts as lash whip going around them. It's very basic. It's not that difficult, and it looks pretty cool, like Swarm Lord or my Daka Tyrant or the other Tyrant I have that just sits there. But yeah, they look cool. They're passable. That's just a random question a lot of people ask. You can actually use like the Trigon head shield as shields for Hive Guard. They look pretty cool. Anyway, Doom of Melanti. He's not painted. My Zoanthropes all break off the base, so I have him like super pinned in and glued on. He's standing on a pile of Marines. It's pretty cool. He's just kind of floating up there. Anyway, you're always allowed to go larger the base. You're not allowed to go smaller, larger. Now, he has 4 wounds. Well, what other things have 4 wounds? Tyrants have 4 wounds. They're on big bases. Carnifexes have 4 wounds. They're on big bases. So, he's got 4 wounds. Let's put him on a big base. He can go up to 10 wounds. I think he warrants a big base. However, that gives him a few inches extra AoE. So he's got like a 14, 15-inch pie plate as soon as you drop him down. It's pretty nice. He just drops down and goes boom. Anyway, once this is painted up, it'll look really cool, and it'll actually be like Doom. It'll drop down. You can sing like the Doom song, and you could explode and nuke. Anyway, Tervagants. People ask me about Tervagants constantly. Dude, what are those? Are those spores? No, they're not mycetic spores. They're Tervagants. But a Tervagon is a pregnant Carnifex. No, a pregnant Carnifex is a pregnant Carnifex. That's retarded looking. About 9 out of 10 Tervagons I see look horrible. It's kind of like, think Dune sandworms and think like Tremors. It's pretty much where I got, and think like Zerg spawning pools or something. It's pretty much how this came up. They come out of the ground, in my opinion, or they kind of like half burrow, and it's just a giant pile of just like goo and just like talons and stuff. And yeah, mainly they sit in my deployment zone, so they look nice. There's like rippers at the bottom of the base, but yeah, it's like I had an extra like 40-50 gaunts. I made like 4 of these. I only painted 2, but yeah, that's just pink foam. You can see at the bottom there, and just hot glue, and you stick in 10 gaunts and some white glue, and you do some basing and stuff, and you're just like, hey, I'm done. There you go. Okay, Tervagants. It looks lovely. Another question I get asked, which bugs the hell out of me, is these things. What are those, dude? Those Bubblehead guys, or those Cthulhu guys, or those zombies from Half-Life 2? What are they? They're Zoanthropes. But no, dude, you're not using the stock model for Zoanthropes. When I go to a tournament and they judge me for painting, they look at this and go, whoa, man, whoa, conversions, dude, everything's converted. That's a good bonus. Another thing is, yeah, they're Zoanthropes. If you look at 2nd edition Zoanthropes, kind of similar. Big bubble head, rending claw kind of thing. Yeah, that's kind of what I was kind of inspired by, but also Half-Life zombies did help. Yeah, they look cool. I like how they look. It's straight up a pebble and a whole bunch of green stuff and little tentacle things and whatnot. But, yeah, that's like a normal warrior, so they're a little taller. But really, they're Zoanthropes. I have 1 metal Zoanthrope that's not broken. I have 4 that are just broken in pieces. I hate the metal Zoanthrope models. This is my Alpha Warrior. His tongue keeps getting bent. Yeah, he's a Hive Tyrant, Bone Sword. He's on like some big base, which is just a bunch of stuff piled up on top of each other. He used to be a Ravener. I had to like reattach his legs and stuff. It was pretty funny. Rip off his tail. It's Tyrant Bone Sword. Yeah, blah blah blah. Scything Talons, and then he's got like, it's like a Barb Strangler Carnifex arm or something, and then it's just like a whip green stuff thing that's like a pin. I don't know. He's okay. I use him a lot. He's cool. Hive Guard. How do you make your Hive Guard, man? Really simple. You have a Scything Talon Warrior, and you give him a TMC weapon, like a Venom Cannon or a Barb Strangler, and then you put a Fex Plate, and you just straight up glue it on his back. Then you get some green stuff, and kind of like mesh in the helmet with the carapace. You can see it on this one. I think yeah. But yeah, see it like blends in or whatever. That's what you kind of want to do. And yeah, you just put some green stuff for the tubes. The other arm is the Warrior, like Barb Strangler or the Warrior Venom Cannon arm. And you just extend it with green stuff and do the tubes around. I just like doing that. It looks cool. You put them in different poses. They are a little top heavy. Like they kind of fall over here and there with the guns. But I'm not spending $20 on metal models again. I'm using what I have. And like most of my Tyranid army, I'm dirt cheap about things. This is my Tyrant. The wings are Mage Knight Dragon Wings. It's from a plastic figure game from years ago. You can buy them dirt cheap on eBay. That is a nail. Straight up, there's nails that are just pinned into them that I dremelled out, and they just slot in very nicely. Otherwise, he's like Devourer Tyrant, Daka Tyrant, whatever else. He's pretty famous, not gonna lie. He's got some World Eaters on his base. It looks pretty cool. I actually do use him a lot. I still like having the Devourers, since I never really use Psychic powers on Tyrants ever. And that's about it, guys. That was just a quick overview. Thanks.